Screw the intro thingy, I don't want to do it today. Let's just get straight into the battle. So, anyway, this is an Ubers match with Boboyy23. I hope I pronounced that right. So anyway, he's got a Kyogre and some other shit, and I'm using 5 dragons and an Arceus because I felt like it. So I lead off with my Specs Kyurem White because he had Fortress and Ferrothorn, 2 really fire-weak Pokemon, and normally they're used as leads, and as well, you know, the Turbo Blaze breaking the Sturdy, so even Fortress can't live, and yeah, but he decides to lead off with his Kyogre. I'm pretty confident that he can live a Specs Drake Meteor, because I don't think he can kill from full, so I just switch into Latias, as he goes for the Ice Beam, and that does a shit ton, so I'm pretty sure that he's Spexed, and in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have stayed in to paralyze him. I probably should have switched out to my Arceus Steel to take the Ice Beam, because I could, and yeah, losing Latias was pretty bad, because it's really the only thing I had that could take close combat from Terrakion, which would have been nice to keep, but whatever. I send in my Arceus Steel now. I probably should have this as an Arceus Water, because that would work better with team synergy and that stuff. But anyway, I'm just gonna set up the rocks, and now I'm gonna switch out my Kyurem White, because you know the thing with the Turbo Blaze and the Fusion Flare and the 4x weakness to fire, as he sets up some spikes, which is not that bad because you know, it's not rocks. 2 of my things are weak to rocks, but whatever. He's just going to switch into Kyogre, as I'm going to go for the Fusion Flare. It's actually does a little bit more than well, actually, that doesn't do a whole hell of a lot. It does, like, rocks damage at best, but I'm going to switch out into Arceus, because it's the only real thing I have that can take the Specs Ice Beam, because the only thing that resists it, and yeah, it's kind of the that's kind of the bad point of just bringing 5 random dragons, but anyway, now I'm going to switch to double switch into my Kyurem White, because he's probably going to go back into Fortress, because what the hell does Arceus Steel ever carry that can hit Fortress? Because, and I really don't have anything to hit it, because, you know, my moveset's Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Recover, and Ice Beam. Fortress would set up on me for days. No, I'm just going to go for the Fusion Flare again. I'm playing pretty obvious, but I'm assuming that he's going to try and predict stuff, so that he's not going to expect me to just spam off Fusion Flares all day. And I do manage to get the KO on Fortress, which is good, because that means he's only going to have 1 layer of spikes, and the less hazards that he gets up, the better. Now, unfortunately, this is where sacking Latias comes to bite me in the ass, because I'm like, well, fuck, I have nothing that can reliably take a close combat, so I have to sacrifice something. I decide Arceus is the thing I'm going to sacrifice, because of all the things he has, Arceus really threatens none of them, because Mewtwo can set up on me for days. I don't really know about Latias. He can probably do butt tons to me with rain-boosted Surfs and Thunders, and yeah, I don't really want to be in on Ferrothorn, but anyway, I go into my Scarf Palkia here on his Terrakion, because it's the fastest thing I have, and I'm not even trying to attempt and consider if this thing is his, if his Terrakion is Scarfed at this point, because if it is, I have nothing to outspeed it. I just decide to go for Surf, as he switches into Ferrothorn, and even with the Rain Boost, it takes that Surf beautifully. And now I'm going to have to switch out, as he either, like, paralyzes something, gets a Leech Seed, or rocks. I'm just going to go back into Kyurem White, because really, it's the only thing I have with a fire move aside from Palkia, and Palkia's already locked into Surf, because it's Scarfed. And he is going to go for the Thunder Wave, which kind of sucks, because that means that my Kyurem White is now paralyzed, but really, it wasn't going to outspeed anything other than Kyogre, and Kyogre's paralyzed anyway, so I'm gonna outspeed it regardless. And here, I actually get a little help from the paralysis they gave me, because I went for Ice Beam here as, you know, kind of middle ground, because in case he decided to switch into something predicting the Fusion Flare, Ice Beam would do more damage, but because I got paralyzed, I didn't actually lock myself into a move, so I get to switch up to Draco Meteor and completely destroy this Kyogre's face. Though it's not really that great, because I'm only now matching his kills, with putting the score at 4-4. And he's just going to switch back into his Ferrothorn, because he knows he can take the Dragon moves for days, especially now that I'm at -2. So I just got to send in something to get paralyzed, because I know he's going to go for the Thunder Wave on the switch. and I just decided to go into my Zekrom because it is the slowest thing on my team, and it's banded, so it doesn't carry any speed investment, like 1 point. And it's not going to be outspeeding anything on his team anyway, so why not? No harm in paralyzing it. And now I'm just going to switch back into Kieran White because, again, it's the only other thing I have besides Palkia that has a fire move. So, yeah. And he's just going to decide to get up his Stealth Rocks now, which is... well, I guess it's not really that late because it's still 4-4, but the game is actually getting to a close because, you know, Uber's matches go really fast. And I'm just going to go for the Fusion Flare. It's going to take out his Ferrothorn one shot, even in the rain, because this is Spexed Kieran White. Doesn't need any of that weather messing. Ugh. Fuck, I don't even know what the hell I was trying to say there, but yeah, I take him out with a Fusion Flare, and he's going to send his Terrakion. He's just going to murder my Kieran White's face with a close combat. And now, I do make a misplay here, and he's going to kind of cost me, because now I'm going to go into Palkia, because it is the fastest thing I have, my Scarfer, and unfortunately, it turns out that his Terrakion is scarfed as well, so yeah. That's really gonna hurt me, because now I have nothing that can outrun his Mewtwo or his Latias, and yeah, Palkia is gonna die. I was hoping it could live, but it may be an Uber, but Palkia isn't that bulky. And really, I get a really big slap in the face in these next couple turns, because well, on this next turn right here, because I go into my Zekrom, I'm going to take the spikes and the Stealth Rock damage. Terravolts is going to activate. He's going to go for the close combat, and it turns out that Zekrom could have lived that close combat if I'd sent it in first, and that was kinda... I was just slapping myself in the face, like, well, that would have been nice to know 30 seconds ago, because then I could have just sent in Zekrom to take the close combat, and would have still had Palkia to Spatial Rend his remaining Pokemon, but... unfortunately, I did make that misplay. Now it's going to cost me, because now the match is his, because he's going to send in Mewtwo. I'm locked in Outrage, so he's just going to kill me with the Ice Beam, and all I have left is Rayquaza. There's no way in hell that Rayquaza is going to be able to KO Mewtwo from, like, what, 80% or something with an unboosted, unstabbed Extreme Speed, so that's pretty much the game. GG. Boboyy23. It was pretty fun. I'm still kind of ass at Ubers, but, you know, that just play Ubers for fun, because why not? And that will be it for today, and I guess I'll see you guys all later. And by the way, I'm going to be getting a couple more videos out this week, because, you know, the thing with it being March break and having all the free time in the world to make these videos, so yeah, expect more content later. But till then, peace out.